What's good, fellas? Panda here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different as we're waiting for 2.0 news. Bro, it's literally a day away. I'm just sat here thumbing arse waiting for something. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do something a little interesting, something that's not been explored. We are going to be rating character assists in the free versus free game mode. And I get to stare right at Saul's ass. Like, random bit, of course, but how it'll work is that we will rate the character's overall assists, because, you know, if you can pick between all the assists, then we do it like that. But you pick the character, so you get all their assists. So we're going to rate it like Saul, Kai, we're not going to rate it like assist 1, 2, 3, right? But that's how it's going to work. If your character's good, it means that you have a bunch of assists that are ranged, or has some unique tool that's good. When it comes to Saul, his is very interesting. So he has a mid into a combo starter. That's pretty decent, that's a pretty decent assist. As a low assist for starting a combo and setting up some unblockables with your teammate, that's also pretty good. One assist type that's really underrated in free versus free mode, you know, if you can get games in it, is the DP assist. Pretty good. DP assist anti-air, so that's the main reason why you want them. Being able to hit an opponent out the sky, and he tracks to them, by the way, is really, really good. And he also gets his clean hit property on the HDP. And because it's the HDP, it means he gets a late iframe. So it's really good. It's really, really good for some scramble scenarios, being able to send this to protect your teammate. Overall, good assists. I would say Saul's probably got an 8 out of 10 for assists, just because of the anti-air alone. It's really good. Kai's assists aren't really that insane, right? So he's got a stagger assist, pretty good, leads to a decent chase out, combo pickup, pretty decent. And his other assist is a beatdown assist, again leads to combos. Not an overhead though. Usually they change some of the properties for attacks to be an overhead. This one is not. You can block it with a mid. We've got 2 mid strings back to back. Not that good if I'm honest. The thing that stands out is down assist, which is 2D into Scum Dipper. Having a triple low setup in 3v3 is really good. The opponent needs to block low for this one, so you can set up an overhead trap and tap 5D. This is where it gets interesting though. You see he's got Dragon install on, however when he does the assist, does not get it, which would have been good because it would increase the chip damage, which is very unavoidable in a mode like this. So yeah, unfortunately Kai's assists aren't that good. The double low is good, but everything else is kinda mid, so maybe like a 6 or a 5 out of 10 for this fella. Alright, up next is a fan favourite, May. Alright, pretty usual beatdown assist, but they take the overhead kiss, so not an overhead, mid, pretty decent I would say. Now her down assist, of course, is going to be a low. It's a double low into Totsugeki, but it's the light Totsugeki, the slash version, so not a ton of pressure afterwards, but having a double low is, again, really, really good. And the up assist is a pressure assist, as 6H does lead to a ton of block stun, same with that Dolphin. Okay, one positive about up assist, it's not necessarily an anti-air, but it can do it. It can do it pretty well, so that's something that May has. She has a double low, she has a overhead sort of assist, it's not really an overhead, but being able to hit people out the sky, unlike Kai's version, really good. Really, really good. So probably about a 7 out of 10, because it's not a full-on anti-air. But it's really, really good. You can't go wrong. So low. Now you know this is going to be a good one, right? Without a doubt. It has to be good, right? He's the zoner, so that means he's going to have zoning tools. And we've got a stagger tool, beating his middle one. Pretty good using Rainwater. Doesn't have to suction anymore, but super plus, so that does lead to easy follow-ups. Oh, we've got an overhead assist. Okay, so this is where Axl has a unique strength so far. Not a lot of characters have this. An overhead assist. You see that? That's very good. That's very, very good in a mode like this. So you've got a mid, you've got an overhead, and I do think you can catch people at the sky, it's not reliably, and you have a low assist. So Axl's got a high low. That's really, really good, because it means if your assist has to do the mix, you can't catch up to them. Let's say that. Let's say you need to send it. Your assist has a 50-50. Maybe a slow 50-50, but it's a 50-50 nonetheless, giving you quite the advantage to rush in. And because it's Axl, if they backdash 2H, they're going to get hit, right? That's a long-reaching 2H. And if they go to backdash again, if they try and get away, up assist, chases. So really good. Axl, probably like an 8 or maybe a 9 out of 10. Really good assist. Not god tier, but really, really good. Alright, so Chipp Zanuff is an interesting one. Of course, the speedy ninja has to have a speedy attack. And he's got some good ones. He's got a low stagger. Very nice low stagger. That's his neutral assist. Down assist is also a low stagger, right? They gave him mix-up because his up assist, if you take a look here, is an overhead. Boom. Yeah, so overall, good assists. I would probably say that Chipp is in the same lane where Axl is. However, when it comes to backdash callouts or defensive callouts, he has problems against jumpers, right? 6H could catch a jumper. That's just not happening with Chipp 6H. It doesn't have the reach for it. Chipp is like a 7 out of 10, but he's close to having really good assists without a doubt. Up next is the big boy, and I know all about these assists because I played them. So, pretty obvious, right? Down assist is a pressure assist, and it ends in a guard crush. That's really strong. Just like that, if your character is someone that had like a command grab, and didn't have a form of guard crushing tools, now they have a guaranteed 50-50 that the opponent has to guess on. So a bad guy gets buffed by having a Potemkin assist. That's really good. Neutral assist is just a decent beatdown. That's all you can really say. Potemkin's got the reach, so you're not going to get away, and close slash is basically an anti-air. But the most busted one, without a doubt, up assist. Holy, that is a good assist. Potemkin will track the opponent very slightly, not to a ton, and then he'll do, obviously, heat tackle. This is really, really strong, because it also has the armor properties. If you have two Potemkins as your assist, you've got some fantastic assists. You don't have a high-low, don't get me wrong, but you've got someone who can cover the air, which is strong, like I mentioned before, because that is the only way to avoid assist is to play to the sky. And you've got a guard crush and a good block string. And your guard crush is also an anti-air. Potemkin's assists are like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Really strong. Really, really, really strong. Okay, now Faust is a super interesting one. You'd think they'd give him item search as one of his assists. No, they did not, right? However, what they did give him is a really strong low mix with a ton of reach. 2H reaches quite far. And a really strong overhead mix that is also a pseudo anti-air. The 6H into thrust. And then of course he's got a beatdown assist with his neutral, and it's got a ton of staggers, so you know you can work off of it. It's really good. Now, what makes this strong? Well, obviously having a very long-reaching overhead assist and a low assist is strong in general. Boss moves have the problem of being really whiff recoverable, so if he messes up, he's gonna die. A team of 3, if you hit an assist, nothing bad happens, right? They're just gone for a little longer. So these are really strong assists to have. Having a low that reaches so damn far, and then having an overhead that also does the exact same thing, strong. And it being a slight anti-air, keyword slight, like if they jump in the corner you're gonna get them, but if they jump in neutral you're not. It's good. It's really good. I'd probably give him about like an 8 or 7 out of 10 just for utility, just having a high low that reaches so damn far. You can't go wrong. Millia Rage! Ooh, okay. Obviously the mixed queen has to have some good assists, being a high low of course. Doing up will make her do 6H into Bedman. Having an overhead again is really strong. And of course if you pick down assist, she does double low. Really strong. Being able to have 2 assists to choose between high or low, we've been for this, really good strength. And our neutral assist is just a beatdown. Nothing much of it. I think it could give a decent combo state near the corner. It's whatever. I think her high-low is good, our mid is decent. However, that's about as far as it goes. It has no reach, she has no anti-air properties. There's not a ton of utility there. It's just sort of good high-low, and then that's it. So I would probably give her about like a 6 out of 10. Just for having just a solid mix option, and that's about it. That's a 1. Now that's interesting. Of course, a puppet character means that you don't have to worry about the limitations of your puppet. That's good. And you're already seeing some of the utility on the screen. So his down assist is bringing up the wall. This is a fantastic neutral defensive assist that allows you to approach. A ton of utility with that alone. That's already making them a 7 out of 10. And then neutral assist, good beatdown assist, you know. Leaning in some decent pressure. Not a ton you can do combo wise because of drill. Drill doesn't give a good combo state. However, up assist is an amazing combo state and a great anti-air. Where Zato lacks in mix, he gives you nothing but utility as assists. And I would have to say, again, this alone is worthy of like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Having an anti-air to boot as well, 9 out of 10 assists. genuinely, if you have a Zato, you can't go wrong. You've got an anti-air, combo state, and a guard. You just don't have a high-low. That's it. Ramlethal. Now, Ramlethal is a pretty strong character for reach alone, so our assists are going to have reach. That's the main thing to know. So to start us off, Ramlethal has an amazing neutral assist, right? Because it's an amazing stagger, and it's a great combo state. Look at that. That's a really good stagger and assist. Really strong. And then if you go to down and up assist, of course you're going to have some good options. Going to down assist gives you a double low into a combo pickup. Again, really good for the utility and getting a combo and a low, right? Now what's the high assist? It's the rock. Yes, that is really, really good, because as you can see, it works anywhere on the screen. Ram doesn't chase the opponent. Safe, she's not going to get hit and get interrupted, and pull them out with a plus frame rock. That's really good, and it's not as plus as it used to be. I think it's like neutral even, but the fact that it puts them in block stun for you to run up is good. So where Ram lacks an overhead or an anti-air, she has utility and ways to pull the opponent back into you. It's unique, it's good. So having a double low into a combo state, amazing. And then having the rock to pull in the opponent, mess up their timings. Hell, you can even do this to take them out the corner and then set up a left-right. It's nasty. A ton of utility. 8 out of 10. Just lacking an anti-air, in my mind, in this game mode, kinda sucks, because it means avoiding Ram assist just takes jumping. So Leo Whitefang has a very random assist, if I'm honest. They're very, very random. Some of them make sense. For example, down assist is a low into pressure, into a good combo pickup. Already a 6 or 7 out of 10. Didn't mean that. You get what I mean? Neutral assist is also really good. It's a good pressure stagger thing, because I was slow, it puts them in block stun for longer. However, you don't want to hit, as the last hit has very high gravity, so you might drop a combo. However, up assist is amazing. Look at this. That's an overhead. Slow as hell, don't get me wrong, you're gonna block it every time. But because where Leo places himself, you need to use 6p or you need to use an anti-air like 2H or close slash. That can make it awkward to try to deal with that when someone's rushing at you like Saul Bad Guy, right? So if you try to deal with that, you go like close slash, Saul runs in and keeps the pressure going. So you dealt with the assist and that's it. It's also really good as the on-hit properties. He does heavy flash kick. And for anybody that knows, heavy flash kick is a combo pickup. So he has an overhead into combo, a low into combo. It's some amazing utility. He just lacks an anti-air and that's about it. I'd say like a 9 out of 10. Honestly, these are fantastic high-lows to have, because they either get you going like, I need to deal with this, and then Saul's in my face, and then that's it. Or, I need to guess high-low, and then I get put into a combo state. It's a really good combination of assists he's got, and the way they work. The middle assist is whatever, you ignore it. But those two, I wouldn't ignore them. Now, Nagoriyuki is an interesting case. He has a good low assist. It's a stomp into Beyblade, as we know, no longer a low, but good staggers and good combo pickup for sure. Then his neutral assist is the / string. Yes, that's very, very good, because it staggers like hell. It really staggers, so that's a good offensive sequence to have. And then up assist is the close slash into delay overhead. And because of how delayed it is, you can't interrupt Nagoriyuki, so you'll get hit. And it gives the opponent time to follow up. Really strong. Now, for anybody that's wondering, does blood affect this toolset? No, it doesn't. So his assists are like pretty nice. You'd think if they got buffed by the obvious blood would be insane, because / would reach further. That's a massive thing. But he's got a good stagger, he's got a good delay overhead into a combo state, and he's got a good low into a combo state. So genuinely nasty assists. But you can tell when the low and overhead is coming, right? The low you could just block it, and then the overhead you can react to it. You know, you can't do anything else besides the overhead, you know? Maybe like a 7 out of 10, just for having good utility and staggers and good combo states. But again, he doesn't have an anti-air, which is a big deal. We've been through this. Anti-airs are amazing in this game mode. And he doesn't have anything fast, right? A lot of this stuff can get him hit, you know? So he isn't a wall, he isn't doing anything unique. It's just a good high-low with reach and staggering, of course. So that's about it. So Giovanna is another interesting case, right? So we've got down assist, which is a double low into pressure. Leads to a good combo state. Pretty good. And then neutral assist is a stagger assist that you can't really mash with 2p or 2k, because she jumps off the ground. That's a really good stagger assist, really good. And I believe it leads to a decent combo state. I don't think it's that good though, but it's still decent. Yeah, that is decent. You can catch that and get something off that. But where it gets really interesting is her upper assist, right? Because she'll do this. Ooh. Now you're probably wondering, do I need to block that left side and standing up? No. When it comes to assist, you only have to block the side your opponent's on, right? So you need to block where Sol Bad Guy is. So if she crosses you up, you just need stand block. You need stand block facing that way. However, what makes it so damn good is the fact that this could take people out of the corner, possibly, right? Obviously, 2H has the vacuum effect, so it takes them out the corner, and then you do that, they're even out of it, like, much more. So they can't block a left-right properly. So if you can coordinate this well with Giovanna, you can set up some nasty left-right shenanigans. Honestly, this assist alone makes it like an 8 out of 10, right? Nasty overhead assist that pulls the opponent in. There's a lot you can do with that. And the low assist is good, and the stagger assist is hard to catch, right? So, honestly, a good combination. I'd give her like an 8 out of 10 for everything altogether. So Anji is another strong case of amazing high-low assists. His middle assist, neutral assist, is a stagger into anti-air. So let's say the first part whiffs, I believe he'll get the second part. That's pretty good, right? He'll whiff the 6H and then he'll anti-air with Ko. You won't cancel into it, but you'll still do it. That's good. That's really, really, really good. And then the up assist, it's Fusion overhead, which is kind of bad. The reward isn't good, right? So you get a hard knockdown at best, but it's still a high-low, right? But his low assist, if he can condition the opponent to the high-low, because keep in mind, they both come after Fusion, so it's the same Fusion mix-up you're dealing with, right? You can get a combo pickup. So 9 times out of 10, you want to block low, and the overhead assists are just going to keep catching you. They're just going to keep catching you until the point where you can actually pick Shin with the double low, and he opens you up. This is strong. This is really, really strong. I think Anji probably has the best mix-up assist. The only problem with it is that Fusion overhead leads to very little reward on hit, right? Even with you running up and taking advantage of it, there's not much you can do besides an OTG. It's a massive, massive, massive toughie. I think with the lack of reward, it affects it heavily. I think he might have had 10 out of 10 assists for the mix-up department alone. However, because of the lack of reward, 9 out of 10. But everything else is amazing, without a doubt. Really good assists. Ino, obviously she's the high-low queen, so she's going to have good high-lows. Downest, she's invisible. That was 6H into stroke the big tree. Oh my god. Do I continue? Yeah, sure, why not? And then up assist is her JD into dive kick. Really good high-low. Hopefully I can distinguish this. It's insane that I can distinguish this as she's invisible. This is how much I'm used to seeing her invisible, by the way. It's no! Into the chemical. Insanely strong. Ino, who totally doesn't exist in the meta, there is free sitting in top 8 R for Altair right now, has a really strong low assist, as you can see. Fantastic. Stroke on hit isn't good for Ino, but it's great for you. Like, it leaves him the stagger state. If you're playing a grappler character, that's strong. Potemkin's one of the best characters in this game mode. Up assist, as you saw, is a fantastic overhead that's not easy to react to with a combo follow-up dive kick. Really strong. And then neutral assist is just a neutral hold down. You gain access to note. By the way, you can control the note. You can control the note as the assist. Like, watch. I'm gonna make it go up. Watch this. You can control the note as the assist. This is strong. Ino is probably one of the least played characters in this game mode, and I don't know why. Is it because there's 0 players? Absolutely. But when people were playing it, nobody played Ino. And her assists are fantastic. These are like 10 out of 10 assists, if I'm honest. This is 10 out of 10. Good combo states with the neutral assist. Good low assist that leads to a good combo state. And a good overhead assist that leads to a good combo state. Everything you want, just no anti-air. But it doesn't matter, because she already hits so damn well and quick, right? You don't need to bring them down to earth if you hit them so quickly. Goldlewis Dickinson, we're finally on the first DLC character. Which is insane, because half this game is DLC right now. Insanity to think about. Well, his normals aren't that good, but his specials are fantastic, so anything utilizing them are going to be good. So neutral assist, doing a simple behemoth stagger, it's good, and because it's a guard crush, remember we talked about earlier, grapplers automatically get buffed with him, and one of the best characters in this mode is Potemkin. Down assist is the exact same thing, close slash into low behemoth, so now you have a low guard crush, really strong, and an up assist is an overhead. So where Goldlewis maybe lacks the anti-air department or like catching backdashes, because it's close slash and far slash, you'll be able to avoid that pretty easily. He leads to some of the most oppressive 50-50s into an oppressive strike throw, right? Really, really good. Really, really good. I'm talking insanely good assist just for offense, right? So if you're playing with a teammate Goldlewis, and you've got them in the corner, you might just win from there. Genuinely good. You don't need the anti-air if you're already hitting them, you know what I mean? So, 10 out of 10. Is this pay to win for DLC? Perhaps. But it's team of free. Who gives a crap? Jacko, is this going to be another pay to win? We're going to find out. Neutral assist is a good stagger. Leads to a good combo state. That's about it. Can't go wrong. Down assist. Bagel's playing Warframe. Good for him. Down assist is a very interesting matter. Double low into minion punt. Near the wall, that is a really good combo starter. So you've got a good combo starter in both of them, and you've got a low. So up assist is really good, as you can see. I didn't think she was going to use the minion, right? Because I was thinking Mini Faust wasn't going to use item. I doubt we're going to see any type of things like this. This is good. You have neutral lockdown for in front of your character and behind the opponent. Sending this is genuinely godlike. You've got them trapped in a little box so you get to run offense on. If they block it, it's your turn. And if they get hit, it's a combo because the minion hit leads to a decent stagger. It's not like you get an easy combo, but you do get a pickup if you're on it. She got probably one of the best neutral assists, mixed with a decent low into stagger mix. So 9 out of 10 for the projectile alone. Really strong. So I know how good Happy Chaos is because when I played the Team of Free mode, I played with 2 Happy Chaos mains. Now let's say down assist is a low. Can't go wrong, right? Neutral assist is a different matter though. Goes for a focus shot. A guard crush from full screen is really good in this game mode, and you don't have to worry about RNG shot. It doesn't exist here. Oh, that assist is really godly, right? It lets you deny neutral, it lets you get 50-50 started. Again, if you're playing with a grappler, you just gave him one of the best things you can ask for. A guard crush anywhere. My goodness, that is strong. And then if you press up assist, the utility of Happy Chaos is great for himself. What about for his teammate? It's even better. Now you can set up a neutral wall that the opponent has to jump over, can't tank the hits anymore. If it was still like that, it'd be even strong. This would be a 10 out of 10 assist, right? This is good. This is really, really good. Having to put a thing in neutral to control that space is fantastic. It allows Potemkin or any other point to react to the opponent dealing with the wall. It lets you do what you want. I mean, of course, it can't tank the hit for you, but watching them try to deal with it and then hitting it or something like that allows you to whiff punish. It's really good. Really, really good. Happy Chaos, 10 out of 10 assists. Just for focus shot alone. Wait, what? What the? Okay, this is a bug because you won't ever get to see that, but that's really funny to see. That's really funny. So far the DLC look pay to win, don't they? Now Baiken, will she continue that trend? Down assist is a triple low into Tatami, which is an amazing combo state. Of course, FDing this out, make it whiff. However, triple low, can't go wrong. Neutral assist is Kabari, and near the corner, this is really good. Like we talked about earlier, you can coordinate this for a pull the opponent out left, right, 50-50. That's amazing. Up assist, you knew it was going to be Yozansen. You knew it was. So on the positive, you can deal with the 50-50 because she's always going to do a 5k before the Yozansen, right? However, this leads to a ton of utility, really strong, and she has a low and she has a lie. However, her only problem is that she lacks any form of vertical reach, right? Baiken is like this as a character. It gets worse. Baiken is like an 8 out of 10. Not busted, but really, really strong. Just because they pull them out in the corner is great. And then the high is good, and then the low is good. Like, just having any of those are good. You can't make unblockables, which is doing a high and a low at the same time, right? You can't do unblockables, but you can make it near impossible to block by doing a low and then an overhead just slightly after it. Really, really strong. Bedman is a very tough customer. Neutral assist is a good beatdown with a projectile. You can't go wrong. Down assist is a double low. Very strong, and because the low is semi-tracking, it means that there's a lot that you can do with it. And then obviously up assist is going to be the up arbiter sign, so having a high low that kinda tracks but not really is good. However, they lack any good offensive sequences in my mind, and they kind of lack that, again, vertical reach. And none of the assists do anything interesting or unique. It's literally just good high-low, and that's about it. So I would give this about a 7 out of 10. It's kind of the first DLC one where I'm like, yeah, that's not absurd, you know? Bridget comes from Season 2, first Season 2 DLC character, and we've got some good options. Down assist being a down into DP. The DP is whatever, but it leads to a good combo state. That's the main thing. And it also means it's unchallengeable if the 2D has been blocked. Really good. Neutral assist is a decent pressure sequence. That's all I can really say. It's good at pressure, and then that's about it. And up assist, it's actually really strong. As you can see, it does a vortex thing yet again, and it's very quick. And because it comes with 6k, it's hard to block, right? Well, not hard to block, it's hard to defend against. You can't really like 2k it, right? You'll get caught. But it doesn't really offer any overheads. You've got a low mix at best, and there's not really good combo states on any of these assists. If I'm honest, these are probably the worst batch of assists that we have, because there's nothing that you can do to control these assists, you know? There's nothing that makes them good, I would say. Like, there's nothing here that's like, why would you pick Bridget over having a guard crush or having a high-low or having utility? And Bridget doesn't offer any of that. So in my mind, some of the weakest assists, but you have a low, right? You have quick attacks. So probably like a 4 or 5 out of 10. That's all I can really say. Then, the Son of Kai. And his neutral assist is a good pressure stagger, has some good reach to it, so can't go wrong, you always catch, that's the positive. Up assist is pretty good, because you bet it is. It's the overhead into the follow-up. Really, really strong. Good beatdown assist for sure, and then down assist, you won't believe it. It might be a low. It's the Elk Hunt, and because it's a guard crush, we talked about this, one of the best characters in this is Potemkin. You've just given him a low into a guard crush. Really strong. However, he lacks any good unique properties. He's just kind of got staggers and high-low. Nothing insane, nothing like wild. The best thing about it is low into guard crush. That's strong. Okay, so I had to reassess myself. Up and down assist is actually really, really good because they both start from 5H. So blocking high-low will be a little tricky. However, Elk Hunt, as we know, doesn't come out instantly. It's like a 28 framer, so you can react to the 50-50. But having a guard crush low and a very quick overhead into combo follow-up is pretty good. I would say like 8 out of 10 just for good high-low like utility, but besides that, nothing that insane, I would say. Maybe needs like one more thing. Like maybe his neutral assist could have been an anti-air or something like that, but you know, it's 8 out of 10, you can't go wrong. Alright, back to it. Had to take a small break to run my tournament, so that was a fun 3 hours, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy Strive Block 3 when it's out. But now we're taking a look at Bedman, and Bedman's assists are really, really good. So down assist is a low into projectile, pretty good in general. Not a good combo starter though, but having a molly hitting low is fantastic for you to have molly hitting overhead. Taking a look at it, you think down assist is pretty good. Neutral assist is also really good. A ton of staggers, not a good combo state again, which sucks. However, really, really good pressure. And look at the screen space we took with that, so much. And then lastly, the overhead assist is actually really, really good. Now you're probably wondering why that's good. 6H already has reach, so if they jump out the corner, you're going to bring them down to earth, right? That's step number 1. Second, that's a guard crush. Remember what we talked about? Some of the best characters, like in this mode, like Potemkin, do well with a guard crush. So you're doing an overhead mix, or a low mix, alright great. You can call people out the sky, and you have a guard crush. You have multiple staggers. The only thing that sucks about Bedman is that if any of these hit, it's kinda hard to get a combo off them. These are all really hard to get a combo off them. So for the blocking utility for your main, 9 out of 10. However, just because the fact that if any of these hit, you're not in an amazing state, it's a little difficult to do anything with it a lot of times. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. But fantastic assists, my goodness. Like, if they're all blocked, 10 out of 10. Asuka Arcsystem. Now, you're probably wondering, he doesn't have any specials, so how does his assists work? And they're very clever. They just give them it. 5H into low, fantastic. So that means that up assist has to use 5H into overhead. Yes, that's right. And because these have semi-tracking, this is good. This is actually really, really good. And his neutral assist is 5H into explosion. So he has a 5H lockdown for every single one of them, doesn't have any air control, but he has a guard crush, a low, and a high. So he is perfect for anybody that needs either a mix or a guard crush or just, you know, pressure, right? And every one of these leads to a combo on hit. Very easy combo to pick up on hit. So Asuka's assists have amazing utility, probably a 9 out of 10, just no anti-airs. And we're seeing that the DLC are broken. Johnny the Gambler. Okay, so his is interesting, because of course he's going to use Mistfinder, right? Neutral hit is his bar slash 5H into Mistfinder 1. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. It's pretty safe, there's not many interruptions. Down is 2D into low Mistfinder. That's a triple low block string. Again, really good one. And his up one, would you believe it? 6k into Nsenga. You thought it was going to be up Mistfinder. It wasn't, I lied to you. So no overhead mix, and just sort of a pressure string. So the only thing that I would probably use Johnny for is down assist, or just this one for the speed or the anti-air properties. But besides that, his assists aren't that good. These are like a 7 out of 10 assists. The overhead is just non-existent, you know, it's whatever. But having an anti-air is good, and having a low is good. But the mid one is like, this is not good, because if it hits you don't get a combo unless you're on it. So down assist is good, up assist is solid, 7 out of 10. So we're on to Elphelt, and she is the queen of mix-ups for a reason, because down assist uses low Rika, and up assist, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. Check this out. Check when you can, when the cooldown's done, check this out. Uses up Rika, does the overhead. Neutral is an okay assist. It seems like a pressure heavy assist, as you can see here. Very nice, you know, can't go wrong. You're not going to miss that. That has like a ton of reach, ton of hit, a ton of combo capabilities. But the only problem is that the up and down assist leads to hard knockdown. They're both very hard to combo off of, but these assists are not easy to defend. It's like the Anji situation again, where the reward is super good, because they can't just defend against the assist, they have to defend high-low, and it's not easy to tell against. That gives you an avenue to put in some pressure. So if you coordinate with your teammate, it's amazing. However, you're not coordinating with your teammates, game mode's dead. Every assist is 0 out of 10 if you really think about it. But ignoring that, I'd probably say like 7 out of 10 for the mix-up capabilities, and then that's about it. Great mix-up like Anji, and that's as far as it goes. Abba, and they did something really questionable with Abba. So you know if Kai has Dragon install, you just don't get Dragon install assists? Well, you're fighting with Abba, unless she has install, then you get the install. If you don't have install, then you don't have the assists. Well, they decided, no matter the situation, she is going to be an install no matter what. This is strong. As we know, Abba install is one of the hardest characters to defend against. Down assist is a double low that is insanely hard to defend. Up assist, it's also quite mad. It's the curb stomp. Really, really good assist that, you know, you can't block too well. And neutral assist, you won't believe this one, it's Danzai. So she's got an anti-air, she's got an overhead, she's got a low, and she has a guard crush. 10 out of 10. Genuinely, some of the best assists in this mode. If you were to run Potemkin on point and you wanted a meta character to pick, you'd pick Potemkin again. Or you'd pick Abba. Because if the close slash doesn't connect, who gives a damn? Danzai, that's uninterruptible. 10 out of 10 assists. Abba is a broken pay-to-win assist character. Then we head to the big man Slayer, who ended off Season 3, and he's also really strong in this game mode because his down assist is 2H. Oh no, not Map Punch, Pile Bunker. That's way stronger actually. What am I saying? The Pile Bunker means the damage is going to be very high on it. Step number 2, it's a guard crush, so even if they manage to block the low into the guard crush, it's a 50-50 that they have to defend against. Neutral does 5H into Map Punch, which is a good screen carry, I would say. So there's some good utility there. And then up assist, what's that gonna be? 6H into Hands of Doom. You didn't expect that, I know I didn't. Up assist is a decent anti-air because as we know 6H does hit really, really high. However, all the other assists are the main reason why you want to play him, right? You've got good screen carry, good combo potential, and then this is like, whatever, if I'm honest. Like, it's a good anti-air, but it's whatever. But down assist is the main thing. Down assist makes this guy crazy, because it can hit really high, it avoids lows, so you can't poke this assist whatsoever. And it's got a guard crush, and it's got an amazing combo state, and it hits really hard. 9 out of 10 for all the utility, and one of the best low assists in the game. Up next is Queen Dizzy, and Queen Dizzy has some fantastic assists. The neutral is an esports button, it's a Michael sword. It's really good, you're not going to interrupt her. Fantastic assist. Down assist is where things get really spicy though. It is a double low into plus frames, so on block, this is already fantastic, right? And then up assist, it does one of the things that you really like. It's an anti-air into pressure. But you've got an esports assist, aka being really hard to hit, being the first one. The fire slash is a fantastic button. You've got up assist for calling out jump backs, and you've got down assist for low into plus frames. And they all lead into good combo states, specifically this one. If this is anti-air, this is an amazing combo state to get. 9 out of 10, great utility. Shame our character is at 9 out of 10. Ooh, Venom. Now, this is one I'm not so educated about. I was educated about Season 4 up until Dizzy when it came to Team of 3. Venom, I'm not too known about, right? I don't see this fella in 3v3. I don't see this fella in general. So I'm looking forward to this. Neutral assist is just a really good stagger assist and does give a good combo and hit, I'm assuming. So that's pretty good. Down assist. Double low into Stinger. That's okay. That's honestly okay. Not a great combo state. You do get the corner though. Up assist. Now that's good. Okay, so both give a good combo state. And you've got high-low, but you don't have anything to call out anti-airs. Maybe middle assist for the close slash anti-air, but it doesn't hit that high up compared to other close slash anti-airs. Yeah, overall decent. Maybe a 6 out of 10. Nothing too insane. I do think this is good though. Like, having an overhead assist that's like off the ground means that you can't use like 2k or 2p sometimes. So 7 out of 10. It's not that great. It's not that great. It's neat though. It's neat. Of course, we head to Unika. And she's got some good ones, right? Neutral is okay. Neutral is okay, sadly. It's just kind of a beatdown assist. I don't even think it gives a good combo and hit. Like, if you want to react and hit confirm, it's kind of difficult. So it's okay. Down assist, though, is a different matter. Having a double low is very nice, right? Double low is great. Up assist. Now that's also good. That's like an anti-air assist with a bit of a combo reach. I'm going to be honest, they're all kind of underwhelming, right? You think you're going to get an overhead with the flip attack that she has, or you think you're going to get a scum dipper. You don't, right? They could have used better tools for it, and they didn't. The best one without a doubt is this, just for the anti-air properties, and then maybe the combo pickup, and maybe down assist for the low, but like there isn't like a combo factor that's easy to get into here. They're all kind of crappy hit confirms. So great for defense, great for calling out like space and stuff, but it's not that good. Maybe a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Lucy, the DLC guest character. Let's take a look. Now that's good. For anyone that doesn't realize why that's good, any form of vortex is fantastic, right? Even though Baiken didn't have great assists, that H-Kabari is really, really good, right? Crouching is a triple low. Wow, actually, triple. I thought it was going to be double low. Triple low. Can't go wrong with that. And then up assist. Basically a double overhead into DP, so even if you block it, you can't challenge to hit the rest of the assist. If I'm honest, this is like an 8 out of 10. You've got high avoidance with a decent hit state. You've got triple low, making it hard to stagger and escape. I don't know about the combo state. And then neutral is just got a vortex on it. Great utility. 8 out of 10. Well, that's the end of today's video, and as you can see, Potemkin, I think Zato, Happy Chaos, and a bunch of the Season 1 characters like Goldlewis specifically, and Abba, had some of the best assists in the 3v3 game mode. It's a shame that this part of Guilty Gear is probably going to go faded into the background where nobody's going to talk about it, but it's cool to go through it, rate all the characters, and the weakest with the assists was probably Bridget. Just didn't have great utility, combo states, or just anything where you're like, I want this, you know? Whereas the rest, you're like, absolutely, you can't go wrong. Maybe Bridget's a great point character, but I wouldn't know. But overall, I had fun doing this. I'm looking forward to 2.0, you know? I'm rating all this just for the excitement of 2.0. I'm getting in the mood for Strive, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and enjoy Strive Lock 3. It's coming out very soon, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.